Well, today I was listening to NPR, Mr. Rick Steve. Rick Steve is one delusional guy, man. I mean, that sort of ambition is literally crazy. Living in this fantasy world created for him. Let me explain to you who is this guy. This guy worked for NPR in association with BBC London. And his little trick or niche that he found is travel. So he travels in Europe and he sell to people books about travel and things about travel. But I don't have no problem with the travel part. What I do have problem is with destroying the United States of America and the world's identity to sell it. That is a no-no in my book. Yes, my book, the best book ever. The show started talking about his family, talking about his mother, June, Steve, and they come from Northern Europe. I think it's Sweden or someplace, Norway or someplace in Northern Europe. So the man is telling he's American, because now everybody's American, and this man repeats American like every time. He never said the United States of America. So his mother June was born in the United States of America, but his grandmother or June's mother was from Northern Europe. So they came here and they became Americans. And he's telling us that his family were very interesting on being a good stock, like a tree, like a cattle. We have to be of good stock. And he proceeds to say that he's a Viking, that he's a good stock, they are Vikings. I mean, this guy is freaking delusional, man. And he proceeds to talk about, how good his stock is. You ought to see this man. This man is just a weekly repeater, all banged up, and I mean, a freaking repeater, they believe, completely conditioned to believe that he's an American, and they are of a good stock. They came here with no money in their pockets, escaping tyranny, escaping poverty, and then they come here and they find a little niche and they believe that they are the strong ones. That is insane. And not only that, now they look down on the rest, like I am a Viking. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Vikings are gone forever, destroyed by the Iberian people, by the real Vikings. They completely destroyed them. And they made them French and Spaniards, and they made them Germans, and they made them Italians, and they completely destroyed the Vikings, because Vikings are nothing but little tribes, and it means farming. They are granjeros. They are farmers. The Vikings are nothing but thugs, primitive people. They stole from the church, the Roman church, stole from everybody. So Viking actually is not an ethnic group. It's not a political jurisdiction. Viking is a fantasy. The people like Mr. Smith create to sell you stuff, to make you believe, to make you feel good and believe that you are a Viking, and creating a marketing group. That is the reality of it. He is destroying our view of what an ethnic group is and our unity in the United States of America to sell you a freaking book. Because if he tells you that you are a Viking and you like it and make you feel good, now you're going to say, oh, I'm a Viking, I'm one of them, I'm white. And the reality is that you are nothing but peasants, primitive people. They have to migrate into the American continent from Greenland all the way to Chile, and now you think that you're superior to the originals that live here. And that is completely erroneous. You're nothing but a weekly repeater. They found a little niche and now believe that you are superior, a Viking. Well, Mr. Steve, you are not a Viking. You are a freaking Yankee, a primitive freaking Yankee that found a little niche and somebody give you a job talking on that freaking radio to make people feel good and buy crap. Now, the real Vikings, let me tell you who they are. The Aztecas, the Mayas, the Incas, they grow our tomatoes and potatoes and corn and feed the world. Those are the real Vikings. You are a freaking zero. A Yankee from the United States of America. America is a continent. It is not an ethnic group. It is not a race. America is the name of a geography, of a continent, a single one, indivisible, from Greenland all the way to Chile. Yes, we are the American continent. And the United States of America is not America. And you are no Americans. You are Yankees from the United States of America. So go out there and defend that. Defend your correct identity from the Netherlands, from the Kingdom of Spain, from France, and accepted and created the conditions for all of you farmers and granjeros to arrive in the United States of America and feel good and have to work from sun up to sundown working, because if you don't work, you don't eat, without health care, with crimes, killing each other, primitive bastards. That's what you are. And now you spend that time selling books, telling people erroneous things on NPR, National Public Radio. I think you should be ashamed of yourself, Rick Steve. Saludos.